Auburn coaches, Auburn fans, Auburn players, Auburn doesn't like to lose to Alabama. Part of the reason is the win means a lot, and especially it means a lot when the opponent is so good. Alabama has been a really, really good basketball team the last 4 years. We've had great games with them. We've had some success. We've had some losses. We put ourselves in position again to win the game. A couple things, just didn't make shots at times, and that's the tough part of it. I thought the last 6 minutes or so, our defense in the second half wasn't as good as it was in the first half. I talked to the entire team about what that looks like, and the importance of how important the bench is, and that the bench needs to feel as responsible for not winning as the starters. Because if the bench plays better, then I'm able to rest those guys to win at the end. So it's sort of a shared responsibility. Our team's playing a lot of good basketball, playing well. Just right now, not well enough to beat maybe the best team in the country.
Nathan.
Bruce, they shot better than 60% most of the game, but y'all went blow for blow most of the way until, like you mentioned, that very final stretch. Was it as simple as y'all just not making shots in the last 6 or 7 minutes?
I thought that we could have made more plays defensively. We obviously chose to not come off shooters and make them beat us from two, and they did. They got downhill and attacked our closeouts, and but if we'd come off, they'd be banging threes, and the margin would be more than what it is. And then on the offensive end, obviously I have to go back and kind of look at it, but whether it be inside shots, get an inside touch, get a good inside touch, need a bucket or a foul, get a jump shot off a ball screen, need to make a bucket. And we obviously weren't able to do it.
Coach, Alabama has been a good three-point shooting team most of the year. You kind of answered a little bit of the question, but to clarify, the game plan was to keep them off the three-point line and
Yep.
keep them from getting to the bucket.
Yep. The way you do that is not give them transition. I know Coach Oates would rather play much faster than they played tonight. They typically get out and go, and we did a good job kind of controlling the tempo that way. You sort of pick your poison a little bit.
Bruce, in the first half, you guys were able to get to the line and keep them off the free throw line. The second half, they were able to get to the line a lot more. What was the difference there?
Teams average, I don't know whether it's 17 or 18 free throws a game, roughly. I don't know what the national average is, but something in that high teens. So to send to the foul line 17 times in the second half, we fouled too much. We sent Texas A&M to the foul line 39 times. Got to defend without fouling.
Bruce, Broome finished 3 and 9 for the floor. What was Alabama able to do to kind of keep him off his rim?
I thought he got some pretty good looks in there, and we could have got him some deeper touches. Got him, if I could have done a better job of getting him deeper, getting better looks, he might have shot a better percentage. I wanted to go to him more in the second half. I think we started the second half trying to get it to him, but
Bruce, you guys lost 5 out of 6, but like you said, it feels like they're playing better basketball here recently. What's kind of the mindset of the team? It was the attitude of them kind of hitting into the stretch.
we've lost to 5 NCAA tournament teams, and because have done so, we've had such a good year from a standpoint of beating the teams we're supposed to beat. We've got some great road wins, and the margins that we've lost have been close. Our net is not getting destroyed, which keeps you where you need to be. But we've got some games coming up this week that we need to win. And so that's the mindset. The mindset is how quickly can we learn from the plays that we didn't make that are continuing to cost us from winning on both ends of the floor. Missouri will come in on Tuesday absolutely on fire because that's a game that, again, we still have got a really good number, and they're trying to get themselves on the bubble. I'm not sure exactly where they're at, but I think they're right. They're right there, first four in, first four out. I apologize if I don't have the right. I just know they're really close, and they're fighting to go in the tournament. So it's going to be a really, really hard fought game, and now the NCAA tournament is in play and on the line. And so that's we talked about that, right? We talked about it after the game.
Jack?
Coach, you just mentioned it, that the NCAA tournament is in play. You've had a lot of close losses against really good teams. How do you get the team to bounce back and get focused for a team like Missouri? You get the running back with both Alabama and Tennessee in the coming games. How do you get them focused?
Yeah, we don't promise you. Don't worry about me getting them ready. Missouri's really good, and we'll respect them, and they'll understand. I know what you're saying. Tennessee, Alabama, lost. I get it. We need to be more than ready to play. We need to play better. We need to shoot better. We need to make plays on both ends of the floor better. We need more guys to step up. I've got to do a better job. We need all that. It won't be because we're worrying about whether it doesn't matter who we're playing.
Last question, Johnny.
Coach, obviously did a good job on Miller from 3-0 of 7, but when you look at Alabama's depth, a guy like Raylan Griffin, he had the most threes tonight for Alabama with 3. How difficult is it to game plan when they have so much shooting?
Well, we had recruited Raylan too, and what a great kid, great future. He's a great shooter, and not afraid to make plays. And that's one of the things about Alabama. They've got great depth. They've got 3 elite playmaking guards in Bradley, and Quinterly and Sears, and tonight, Quinterly's a great player. I mean, he didn't play well. To go on the road at Auburn and win, and know that he'll be fine the next game. But that's what Alabama has. They got a closet full. They don't drop off when they go to the bench. And so yeah, I thought our guys we did a pretty good job on Brandon, but especially identifying his 3 ball, we did a good job guarding him from 3, but they got a lot of weapons.